Hey, everybody. How's it going? I hope you're enjoying the Games for Change event. My name is Cleverlike, and I'm here with Gatlin Shadow. How's it going, Gatlin?
I'm doing very well. Thank you. Thank you.
Awesome. We are with Cleverlike Studios, and what we do is we build education and experiences inside of popular video games. And what we've done is created 5-hour of code lessons inside of Fortnite Creative and 5-hour of code lessons inside of Unreal Engine, working with Epic Games to produce this content and make it available for free to everyone around the world. So what I'm going to do is show you the Fortnite Creative hour of code lessons and walk you through a quick example of that. And then Gatlin will show you the Unreal Engine hour of code. Awesome. So now this is our website, cleverlike.com. So if there's not a link in this video that you're watching, you can go to cleverlike.com and you could look at our Fortnite Creative hour of code lessons. So you could see you could make music inside of Fortnite Creative using loops. You could build an obstacle course learning about collision detection. You can build an escape from trivia tower using functions. You can build a treasure hunt race by working with variables. And you can also create your own escape room using conditional statements. And so what we're going to do is show you here any of these activities. When you go to them on the Epic website, you're going to see the activities in the Online Learning Center. And then when you see the activity itself, there's links for lesson plan, which is for the teachers, that shows learning objectives and walks through all of the standards that are met with the activity. And then something like the student guide, which will show the student step-by-step how to walk through this hour of code activity. So let me show you in Fortnite the actual island itself that we've created. So Gatlin and I and one of our partners worked together to create a island that you can see all of these things in action. And the island code, you see I went into creative and played and selected this island code 1059-8304-6422. And we're going to launch that island. And when we get into that island, you're going to see what we have to offer. So here we are inside of the world. And you can see there's a 10-second countdown before it actually starts where you get a chance to support a creator or look at the details of the activity. So all 5 activities are built into this demo island. So I'll take you for a quick tour. We've created this cool arcade. If you go in here and emote, you can unlock the ability to play music. And there's also the variable, the coin race is the variable event. So you could see how variables are being counted on the counter down below. Every time you collect a coin, your variable of your score increases. You can see, go back to the arcade area and head out of the mall, and you could see the bank heist. This is a bank prefab that we built that has a escape room programmed into it from the conditionals activity. And then the collision detection activity has this amazing obstacle course built into it. And you could see all of this environment. There's the escape from trivia tower exercise. All this environment is built inside of Fortnite Creative. And what a tremendous way to give students and yourself a way to convey a story, show your learning, and create experiences for other people to enjoy. So that's a quick rundown of the activities that you can take inside of this hour of code lessons that we created for Fortnite Creative. I hope you'll check them out. And now let's switch over to Gatlin to talk about the Unreal Engine hour of code activities.
All right, thank you very much for that introduction there, Cleverlike. So I want to talk about the hour of code that we've actually built inside of the Unreal Engine. And many people think of this as like a game engine only kind of thing. Now, this is only one part of it. And this code is actually really, really easy to use because we use a system called Blueprint. These are really easy to find. You can do a quick Google search for hour of code, and you can find all 5 of them here. So this is the main page. And on here, we have everything from our collision detection. We end up doing loops and booleans in the second one. The third one, we end up doing variables. This one by far is my favorite. It gets the players and the students like jumping really, really high, and they really enjoy this because they get a chance to kind of quote unquote break the game, which is a lot of fun. The fourth one in here is about actually getting a key and being able to open up a door. So this is awesome. Some conditional statements. And the last little part here is actually publishing the game as well as putting some UI in this. So this is really, really powerful for the students to use. So each one of these has their own set of lesson plans. So you can see we have a lesson plan, a student guide, and a teacher guide. Now, the lesson plan is wonderful. It helps you kind of decide how you're going to be actually teaching this. The student guide is great because the students can walk through this step by step. Now, if they're not big on actually looking at all of the text, don't worry. They don't have to do that. But before I show you the videos, I do also want to point out that there is a teacher guide. Now, the teacher guide is great because it has extra little tidbits in there that the students may run into. They're like, oh, I got this problem. Well, the teacher guide will help you kind of walk through those. The last little thing I want to show in here is the actual videos. So if you head over to YouTube and look up this hour of code with CleverLike, you can find these videos. So 1 through 5, each one of them is about an hour long. So it gives you a chance to actually walk through these step by step as opposed to going through it with the dialogue. Now, I do want to go ahead and show you what this project actually looks like. So here is this running inside of the Unreal Engine. Now, the idea is that the students will actually use this world, but they're not required to use this world. They can actually do quite a bit outside of it. And the thing that's also awesome about this is that over here, and we do talk about these in the actual documentation up in the top right here, this is a chance for you to come in and actually start in on like level 4. Like maybe you just want to go directly to learning how to setting up keys and doors. You can jump right to it. The students don't have to do these, although they are scaffolded in a way that will help them learn bit by bit. So that can be super helpful. It only takes a couple of moments to actually walk through this entire game. So I'm going to go ahead and do that for you so you get a chance to see what's actually happening here. So here in the beginning, we talk about collision. So you've got little platforms that you can walk across. From here, we start talking about, oh, also collision if you fall in the hole. Well, here we go. So we also have our coins that you can pick up. And now we don't have the UI running right now, but there is a counter that will show up as well. When it comes to loops, we've actually got a moving platform down here, and this will take us over to the most treacherous part of this entire game, where we're going to try and land on these and fail. All right, there we go. Maybe. There we go. Fake it. So close. So these are our loops because we have our looping platforms that just move back and forth. Up here on the top to the left. Oh, make it. There we go. No. We actually have our power up. Now you notice I can't jump very high. Like I said, this is my favorite part. So now we can jump really high and make it all the way up here. So I'm going to skip a couple of these. And what I want to get to is the fourth section up here where we have a key. So this blue shard will actually give us the key. And you'll notice in the bottom left-hand corner, as soon as I pick it up, that we have a little indicator that says that the players picked that up. So next, we can go ahead and run all the way over here to check out the door. Now, I wouldn't be able to open this door if I didn't have the key, so now I can press the E key on the keyboard. We'll go ahead and open that up. And then we come to the very end where we meet our goal, and then when we press this, it actually finishes the game and gives us a whole bunch of UI. Now, this is just the beginning of what you can actually do here inside of the Unreal Engine. This talks a lot about code, but there is a lot of other awesome tutorials that you can find online. The Unreal Online Learning Services has a huge library which the students can then build upon this. This is just the beginning of it, and we highly suggest that you run through at least this and then check out all the other pieces to get your students up and running for just about any career that they want to use, as the Unreal Engine is becoming huge in so many different industries.
Awesome. Thanks, Gatlin. And if you are a teacher and interested in integrating Fortnite Creative and Unreal Engine into your lessons, check the Games for Change website for activities that we will be hosting in cooperation with Games for Change. That will be workshops where you could learn how to integrate all of these things into your lessons at school. Thanks for joining us. Enjoy the rest of the event, and hopefully we'll see you on the internet.